The next thing I want to show is the core exercises, which is kind of a nice progression. This is something that I have my patients do in my office, but this is something that our strength coach is doing with the athletes at Nazareth as well. So Julian, we're going to go again. We're going to show that roll up, okay? So this will be our core series. It's going to involve tying breathing into concentric movements. This is an experiment we did last year at Nazareth, and it's something that we're really taking to the next level this year. And so with movements, we want to pair them, and we got to keep them simple. We can't have someone do twists and turns and bounds and jumps if they can't breathe and just sit up off the table. So that's one thing we do and emphasize on a regular basis with the athletes. So Julian, we'll do another belly roll up, and then we're going to go through an extension, and then we're going to go back real slow. We're going to do 3 of them, okay? So in, out, next one, come on up, in, out, breathe out. And now he's going to relax his upper body, relax his head, and I'm going to put my hand on his belly so you can see him belly breathing as he, on every exhalation, he's going to extend his arms further out. In, out, extend out further on the exhalation. In, out, in, out. One more time. Out. And then he's going to come back real slow. I want him to stay in a curled position, and I want him to imagine that each vertebra in his back is going to hit sequentially from bottom to top. So he's going to go very slow. He's going to keep his arms extended. He's just going to breathe out, in, keep tucked, stay tucked. Awesome. And then come right up again, in, out, go a little faster, extend your arms on exhalation, in, in. Good, now come back, stay curled up in a ball, stay curled up as much as you can. This is actually something that they do in Pilates. Nice job. And the whole time he's doing this, his glutes and his psoas are doing the majority of the movement with hip flexion and hip extension. One more, in. Good, breathe. Good job. Nice work, really great work. Okay, so that's the roll up, the belly roll up. The next thing we're going to do is a plank. Everybody's familiar with the plank. We're just going to do a plank on the elbows, but Julian's going to turn over, and he's going to start, turn over now please. He's going to start on his belly and lay flat, and I want him to start breathing into the table, because he was breathing fine with his belly up, but belly down sometimes it's a little different. So we want to make sure there that belly, the diaphragm is initiating movements. So he's going to just keep breathing, and then he's going to get up in a plank pose at your will there. Okay, breathe, keep breathing. He's going to do a front plank. There you go. Double arm plank. Okay, good. So I'm going to put my hand here. When he pushes it down, that's when he's breathing in. So every time he breathes in, his glutes are getting more tension. You can actually see him rising up. That just shows the connection between. And Julian, turn your head side to side. So there's no tension in his head, neck, or shoulders, which is usually what happens, because a lot of people tend to hold. Breathe. Good. And we're going to go down for a second. Okay, and a little break is always good, and then Julian's going to turn toward you and do a right plank, and we'll show you the same thing. So breathe first before you get up. Keep your eyes open. There you go. Turn your head back and forth. So there's no tension in his head and neck. He's trying to be relaxed. A little slippery, I know. 2 more breaths. I look straight. Awesome, good. And then down. And so when the athlete fatigues, when he feels too much tension, or he can't move his head, neck, or he can't stay in a collapsed state as he's rolling up, he's got to take a break, let his body recover, And a lot of times I tell, get off the table, walk around, and then revisit it. So generally I tell the athletes, if they do the core work, they do 10 to 20 at a time. And then the planks are basically a time-driven thing. It really depends on where they're at in their core activation development and how well and how long they can hold that.